Hello again, this is Robert Veach here, and this is my video review of the SkyGenius 35W super bright LED corn light, which can be used in your garage. It has an E26 standard socket on there. It has a high output of 3500 lumen, and the color of this is 6500, which is just like daylight. And it's all a series of LEDs strung together with the control electronics inside here. It is equivalent of a 300 watt light, which is pretty amazing considering how light this is and the low power that it's going to take. So these are very high efficiency, super bright. They're about 100 lumens per watt, which is shows how efficient they are. As I mentioned, they're all 6500 daylight color and it produces about 3500 lumens. It has a very long lifespan on the unit itself. The box says that it should last for 35,000 hours and it'll give you 80% savings. The transmission efficiency is over 90%. It has an emitting angle of 360 degrees all the way around. It weighs about 428 grams only, and it'll work from 85 to 265 volts AC, and only draws about 420 milliamps. The driver is internal here, and it's a sealed driver. And the material they chose is all ABS housing. And like I mentioned, this is 300 watts equivalent. Uses about 1/9 the electricity that a typical bulb would use. It also throws light in all directions, so it's not directional, which is nice, very balanced. One thing I'm going to talk about is that if you are using this in an enclosure that encloses the light itself, then you want to remove this plastic shell. And there is an instruction sheet. It's not the clearest to understand, but it does show you pictures of how to do that. You're essentially going to pop this cover off, and then you're going to remove that cover, and these little covers come off so that the LEDs are not covered. That way you're not keeping the heat in twice on the unit itself and then in a shroud. So I'm going to give you examples, like if you're using the lamppost, which is enclosed in a glass dome or plastic dome, then you want to remove this. There's no reason to have this to have the heat being kept in. Now I'm going to be using this. I'm going to show you where I'm going to be using this to replace a large fluorescent light in my studio lights. We're going to show you how that's hooked up and how well it does. So here's where I'm going to be using this replacement light. This is studio lights that I have these fluorescent tubes on, and we're going to measure the temperature here. And I just want to take some temperature measurements right here. And it's showing 169 degrees Fahrenheit on the bulb itself. That's pretty hot when you consider that this is just a light. So now I screwed in the 35 watt LED SkyGenius light, and I was able to raise it even a little bit closer to the top right there. And it just looks beautiful, very nice and white balanced. Let's take a look at the temperature right here. And it's just sticking at 77 degrees, which is pretty amazing. I mean, I don't even feel any heat coming off this. So that's the beauty of LEDs, and you can see it's very bright and very cool running light. You can see it's even more white than the other one, which is starting to yellow out. So what are my overall impressions about the SkyGenius 35 watt super bright LED corn light? I really think this is a great value. This light is bright, comes on instantly, runs cool, and replaces a fluorescent light that I have, which actually runs hot enough to burn your hand. And as I demonstrated with the thermal gun, it shows you the difference. So this is a great product. It's a great value. I'm going to give it a full 5-star rating on my channel. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you alert to new video uploads. I hope this video review helped you with your buying decisions. Thanks for watching.